ve Lando Norris geldi. Takım artık sezonun geri kalanında ona odaklanacağından bahsediyor. Bence doğru olan da bu. Gerçekten şampiyonluk için umarım son 3 yarışta yaptıklarını tekrarlar.
Yeah, I mean, the team have asked me to help out, and I've said for the last few races that if I was asked, then I would. And of course, naturally as a driver, it's never, I guess, an easy thing or a simple thing to agree to. But again, there's a much bigger picture at play than just myself. So I'm still coming out here to try and achieve the best results that I can. And put myself in a good position to score a lot of points for first myself and also the team. But I know that if there's some ways of helping the points for Lando, then I will do that.
Do say now that they will focus their support on you for the Drivers' Championship as well as the Constructors' Championship, but bearing in mind the sportsmanship that guides, the principles that guide the team. Is this about time as far as you're concerned, and do you think it gives you a better chance of challenging Max for the Drivers' Championship?
For sure. I mean, for sure it's giving me a better chance, which is the whole reasoning for doing it. Not just that, there's a lot of times it will benefit us as a team also, so it's not just a sole benefit for me, but also from a team point of view. And it's just clarity, and I think when you're behind the wheel and you're driving and you're racing against people, you always just want clarity on how far you can push things, how safe you need to be, what are the limits, what are the boundaries, that kind of thing. So it's a good thing for me. It gives me better chances. And I think it's a good thing for us as a team, that also from a team's point of view, whether it's against Red Bull or, I mean, at the minute it seems more like Ferrari and potentially Mercedes, that it's still a long way to go. There's, especially from a constructor's point of view, a lot of points that a constructor can score every weekend. And when you see how quick Ferrari were last time out, and Mercedes, you have 2 cars, Ferrari, you have 2 cars, we're fighting them as well. They're definitely not out of the picture. So it's more just structure of thought, and that's what we needed.
Especially when you got 2 drivers that are number 1 drivers, and so we're racers, so we're like, hey, let the boys race. They didn't touch each other. That's the rule. Don't take each other out, but they race each other hard. But then you got to look at the Drivers' Championship now that we're getting closer down. So it's it's pretty tricky because you want to do right by both drivers. No driver wants to play a supporting role, but Oscar's going to have a long career, going to win a lot of races. He's a future world champion, and he knows just where the points are at the moment, that Lando could might need some help, and he's prepared to help because both those guys are sticking around with McLaren for a long time.